kids, you welcome to another history and geography class. In today's class, we're talking about constituted authority and the federal government. Constituted authority. People who are part of our government get their authority from the Constitution. The Constitution is a book that tells us how the citizens of a country should behave. So it contains the most important laws in our country. Then, what is constituted authority? It is an authority that comes from the Constitution. Any authority that comes from the Constitution is a constituted authority. And in Nigeria, there are some different ways through which people get their authority. This constituted authority. They can get their authority, one, by election, by appointment, and by employment. So let's take them one after the other. Under election, people can be elected into different offices. They can be elected to the office of the president and the vice president. The president is the head of the government in Nigeria, and the second in command is the vice president. The president leaves. Okay, before we go into that, another position one can be elected into is the National Assembly. The National Assembly. The National Assembly makes all the laws for Nigeria. The National Assembly is divided into the House of Senate and the House of Representatives. People who are elected to the House of Senate are called senators, and people elected to the House of Representatives are called representatives. Now, how many senators do we have in Nigeria? Each state in Nigeria elect 3 senators. That each state in Nigeria have 3 senators, and Abuja also elect 1. In Nigeria, we have 360 representatives. That is, in the House of Representatives, we have 360 persons elected throughout the whole country. We have 360 representatives in the House of Representatives. Now, another office one can be elected into is the office of the state governor and the deputy governor. Each state in Nigeria has the state governor and is assisted by the deputy governor. We see our state representatives. This is another position one can be elected into. Each state in Nigeria has a state House of Assembly that are responsible for making laws. Representatives in this House of Assembly, in this State House of Assembly, are elected to this house by citizens of the state. Their job is to write laws for the state. And also, we see how the local government council. Each state in Nigeria is divided into local government area. Now, if this is worth noting, we have 774 local government areas in Nigeria. How many? 774 local government areas in Nigeria. Each local government is led by a council that is elected by the citizen of the area. Now, talking about other ways through which one can get constituted authority. Firstly, we said by election. Another way through which one can get constituted authority is by appointment. Some people are appointed to do a job by someone else who have authority. The federal government can appoint ministers. Like in Nigeria, the ministers are not elected. Rather, they are appointed by the president of the country. So some people can get the authority by appointment. Okay, another way one can get constituted authority is through employment. So members of our government get the authority because of the job that they are employed to do. For example, a policeman and policewoman have authority over Nigerian citizens because of their job. Their job is to keep us safe by telling us the things that we are not allowed to do. So, as a good citizen, we have to respect people who are elected, appointed, or employed because they have constituted authority. We should respect them so that our country can be better. Hello kids, Let's go back to now. Let's go back to the federal government of Nigeria. The federal government. Who are they? Federal government in Nigeria is made up of the following: the president and the vice president, the National Assembly. Remember, we said the National Assembly, we have the House of Senate and House of Representatives. We have the vice president, the president. We have the National Assembly, and we also have the federal ministers who are appointed by the federal government. The federal government of Nigeria is our federal. The federal government of Nigeria is in our federal capital territory, Abuja. And now, the federal government or the president of Nigeria stays in a place called the Aso Rock. That is where he stays. From there, it does its administrative work. Okay, talking about their duties, the federal government has lots of duties in Nigeria. One of them is providing the police and army to keep Nigerian citizens safe. So it's their duty to make sure Nigeria is secure. Secondly, they make laws for the whole of Nigeria, especially the House of Senate and House of Representatives. They make law for the whole of Nigeria. They also print Nigeria's currency, naira and kobo. Okay. They also plan the education of Nigerian citizens. These include deciding what Nigerian students should learn in each subject in school. Also, they also give money to states and local governments. As states and local governments need money, so they provide them money also. To meet these duties, our federal government has almost 30 ministries. In order to meet up with this demand, there are 30 ministries. Remember, these ministries, the ministers in this ministry are appointed by the federal government. We have Ministry of Aviation, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Agriculture and Water Resources, Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Petroleum, and so on. Now, how do the federal government get their money? The youth they spend. They get their money from somewhere. One way through they get their money is through federal taxes. Taxes are money that citizens pay to the government. This money comes out of the salaries that citizens earn at work. Businesses in Nigeria also pay taxes to the federal government. Good. Another way they get their money is through natural resources. Nigeria is blessed by so many natural resources. We have cocoa, we have rubber, we have crude oil, we have coal. These are some natural resources in Nigeria. Natural resources are things that are not made by people but are naturally found in a place. These natural resources can be sold for money. In Nigeria, the main natural resources that we sell in Nigeria is crude oil. This is found in the Niger Delta. Crude oil is also used to make petrol for our cars and diesel for our generators. Hello kids. So these are some of the ways the federal governments perform their duties. Remember, we said the federal government consists of the National Assembly, the President and the Vice President, and federal ministers. Also, we talked about constituted authorities. Nigeria can get constituted authority, or people can get constituted authority through election, by appointment, and by employment. Hello kids, I know you've enjoyed the class. With this, we've come to the end of our class. Do attempt your quiz, do your assignments, and be the best kid that you have been. Hello kids, bye.